What is going on, my beautiful people of this earth, and welcome to the LEX show or the LEX news, whatever you guys want to call it, where basically we tell you everything that's important and not important happening in this world, but at the same time, who knows what's going to happen today. This is your host, one and only Lextasy, and let's get right to the main stories. Let's dive right in. Let's start with the big story that's happening, I would say about 10,000 miles from here, but you know what? This could affect every living person on this earth. Now, don't worry about it. Everybody stay calm. Everything seems like it's under control right now. So, here's a little history story for you. Well, not even history. This is what's going on in reality right now. So, here's a story for you of what's happening in the world. So, we got USA and we got North Korea. Let's do some statistics so you guys understand a little bit of who's who. All right, so USA got over 318 million people in their population. Then we got North Korea, who has almost 25 million. So that's 1/12 of what the US has. Now, the USA, the big boss, shows up and says, you know what, North Korea, you're too small. Don't make any nuclear weapons. You don't need them. If something happens, we got your back, Jack. Everything is fine. North Korea says, nah, bro, I got my back. I can do my own thing, whatever I want. You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, oh yeah. So this is interesting, right? So you got a small little country compared to a massive one, and they're saying, back up, bro. This is my territory. So this is what happened. USA sent a fleet down to North Korea to kind of sort of say, hey, buddy, let me show you what we can do, right? This is where it gets interesting. Now, Russia is sitting up there like, bruh, are you bringing ships to my area? Now, Russia is like, without my permission. And you know what? They send their own ships. They send their own ships to stalk USA. So USA ships are coming and the Russian ships are just following them straight to North Korea, right? But at the same time, China decides, man, it's really boring out here. Ain't nothing happening on this side of Asia. So they send their own ships in. So now you got all these fleets going to North Korea. And who knows what can happen. But you know what? I ain't even worried. I'm just going to sit here and eat my Doritos. Now let's move on to even a bigger story. You know what? I'm going to say this one tops the cake. Now this story, I think, just happened in New Zealand. So this is what happened, right? There's these little critters known as spiders that everyone hates in the world, and it would burn a house down if I ever seen one. Well, they are smart enough, turns out, to be able to tell when a place is about to get flooded. So what they did, let's look at this video real quick. It's a very short video. So what they did, now this looks like waves, right? This looks like waves on top of the grass. It turns out all these little critters known as spiders that we all hate got together and are smart enough to realize, bruh, we can't just run away, right? Let's make a massive spider web 100 feet wide and cover the whole grass plains. That way we could just run right over on top of it. If that ain't tell you no teamwork, if that doesn't show you no teamwork, I don't know what will. But you know what? This kind of scares me, because if they can make this, they can take over the world. So, as of now, everybody, I think they're still in New Zealand, so it's a little bit ways away. So I don't think we're in any grave danger. Now, speaking of invading, there was an elderly couple who were 64 and 70-year-olds that decided they're going to invade the dance floor at a competition. Let's watch this video, because I got to tell you, man, just from watching this, I broke a hip. So here we go. Take a look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, they're 64 and 70-year-old, and they just danced for 5 minutes straight. And I'm talking about ain't no little slow dancing. This was feet up in the air. Everything was flying all over the place, and they survived. Not a single broken bone, not a single hip popped out of place. That's a miracle, man, because just watching this, I was intense. I almost started sweating. This couple actually went viral all over the internet, and I can see why, because not a lot of people can keep up with them. I personally can't dance to save my life. If they had a gun to my face and said you gotta dance, I would say no. Just go ahead and just do what you gotta do, because there's no way I can survive. I gotta say, man, they definitely deserve what the internet is giving them, because they went viral everywhere for a good reason. Now, if you guys think you can beat this, I definitely want to see somebody dance faster, longer, and stronger than them. All right, folks, and the last story for today that is actually kind of sort of a big deal for all of us YouTubers out there, no matter how big or small you are. It's something that happened about a week ago, but I figured I'll let it go and see how it develops. So this is what happened. On YouTube, you know how we can all express our emotions, feelings, whatever you want to talk about, you can go ahead and do that. Turns out some terrorists decided that's actually a good idea as well, to post our videos up there, because, well, we get ads and then we get money off of that. So YouTube figured it out, so did other advertisers that actually placed their advertisement on YouTube. And so they pulled their ads from there. For example, like Starbucks, Pepsi, Walmart, things like that. They just said, nah, we're not going to do it. We're not going to have anything to do with YouTube, because it makes us look like we're sponsoring terrorists, which makes sense. But here's something I got to mention to you guys, and this is kind of a serious topic, personal topic, because due to the fact that they pulled their ads, big companies, now the small ones, are paying YouTubers a lot less money to run ads on their videos. So this is where really the support of my people, the Lextasy Nation, and anyone else that's watching really matters to me, guys. So if you could drop a like below and tell me that you like what you've seen, if you could comment what you want to see next or what I can improve on, that'll definitely mean the difference to me, guys. I love doing these things, and I'm sorry that I was gone for so long, but I am definitely back, and we're gonna keep doing this. This is so much fun. And anyways, guys, this has been Lextasy. If you want to see more news, make sure you drop a like, comment what you want to see next, and I will see you in the next episode. You guys have been great. Take it easy. Peace.